Does this mean we're going to see some more big moves? What is going on, guys? This is Yix here at Magna Crypto and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I want to talk about an article that's just come out today regarding Tether and some of their activities. But before we get to that, just a quick look at Bitcoin's price. So Bitcoin's price has remained somewhat steady in the last 24 hours around 11.8 and 11k region. Hopefully it can carry on staying above that 10k region, because that will be a big positive indicator, the fact that it's closed below that major psychological level of $10,000. If you can do that, then that's a good indication that we could potentially carry on going forward and carry on going up. So I'm of the impression that there's still a chance that we could go back down to at least retest this trend line or retest this 10,200k region, because this was a major level. It acted as a resistance over here, and again in these areas it wicked in these areas. So there's still a possibility of that happening. So as I said, I've taken a little bit of profit out just to spend on myself. It's always good to do so, just to kind of recharge your psychological meter, because if you feel like, let's say it does go down by a significant amount, you'll feel that you missed out on a little bit of profit. But if you actually spend it a little bit, then you'll feel like, okay, it's all right, I've actually spent a little bit, and then you can carry on going forward for the long run. So that's just my opinion, but hopefully we just carry on going upwards, that we can actually close this week above these major levels, 10,200 and definitely 10,000 region. That'll be a big positive indicator. So let's see how that goes. But let's get to the article. So Tether has minted 540 million during Bitcoin's price rally. Leading US dollar stablecoin Tether has introduced $500 million in the last 3 days to meet growing demand. So crypto exchange Bitfinex and Tether CTO Paolo Arduino explained on Twitter that the transaction were to replenish the inventory in preparation for more demand. Note, this is an authorized but not issued transaction, meaning that this amount will be used as inventory for next period issuance requests. So as he said, this is in preparation for more demand. Obviously during this rally, a lot of people have been using the Tether stable coin, and because of this increased activity, they're expecting more demand, which is obviously a good indication. But during the last kind of bull run and during those times, there was a lot of Tether printing, especially in the run up to that bull run, and people were very suspicious of this, especially as time went on. So if you look at the wiki page of Tether, so already it tells you it's a controversial cryptocurrency with token used by Tether Limited. It's formally claimed that each token was backed by $1 on the 14th of March 2019, changed the backing to include loans to affiliate companies. The Bitfinex exchange was accused by New York Attorney General of using Tether's funds to cover up $850 million in funds missing since mid-2018. And I want just to go down to the manipulation part. Research by John M. Griffin and Amin Shams in 2018 suggests that trading associated with increases in the amount of Tether and associated trading at the Bitfinex exchange account for about half of the price increase in Bitcoin in late 2017, which happened to be around the time of the bull run. So what I'm getting at here is that although obviously it's good that they printed a lot of money, because minted a lot of Tether, because it's actually going to be used. It is used, the most popular stable coin, but when they are minting multi-millions at a time, it does coincide with increased manipulation. So we should be wary of this fact whenever they print hundreds of millions, especially as they've said, it's no longer being backed by one-to-one to dollar reserve. Now it includes loans, affiliate companies, 2 affiliate companies. So they could literally be printing money and actually not have the money in their reserves, because they're still not very transparent. So we could be expecting, or there could be a possibility that there's going to be a lot more volatility coming up. This may be in our favor, hopefully, but this also could be to the downside, potentially. They could be manipulating for their own personal gains to keep the price low, to suppress it, maybe to get Bitcoin at a lower price. So when I see this, I get very worried because of this. Hence why it's always good to take out a little bit of profit, at least as there's a risk of manipulation going forward, so that if it's against you, you can at least enjoy a little bit. But I just wanted to make a video about that, as you know, when I read that, it's just very worrying to see. Hopefully it is in our favor, but it could also obviously be to our detriment. So it's always good to be wary of this. But that'll be all for this video. I just want to cover this mainly. The market obviously is looking pretty good. Fantastic breakout from this long-term kind of trend line. Long may it continue, but I am looking for that reversal at some point. But that'll be all for this video. I hope you got some value from that, and see you in the next one. Peace.